Listen up, you absolute novice. Open the boxes and lay out all 12 118,331 cam bolts, the dowels, and the 100,006 hex key. If you lose even one specialized screw, don't come crying to me for a spare. Read the tip-over warnings or don't. Honestly, if you can't understand gravity, a manual isn't going to save you. Just clear a space and stop looking so confused. We haven't even started the real work yet. Take both side panels and screw 8 118,331 cam bolts into the designated pre-drilled holes. Use a real screwdriver, not your fingernails or a butter knife. Ensure they are perfectly perpendicular to the board. If you drive them in crooked, the whole cabinet will look like it was built by a drunk toddler. It's a simple rotation of the wrist. Try to master it. Grab the bottom panel and insert 101,350 wooden dowels into the outer edge holes. Now, align those dowels with the corresponding holes on the side panel. It should slide together with a satisfying thud. If you have to hammer it, you've probably got it backwards. I'm amazed I have to explain how two pieces of wood fit together, but here we are. Drop two 119,253 cam locks into the large holes on the bottom panel and turn them clockwise until they lock tight against the bolts. If they don't catch, your bolts are too shallow. It's basic mechanical advantage, though I suspect that's a foreign concept to you. Don't strip the zinc, or I'll personally come over there and take your tools away. Slide the back panel into the vertical grooves and prep the top edge with two 101,345 dowels. Ensure the finished side is facing the interior unless you want your office to look like a plywood factory. Honestly, checking the orientation takes 2 seconds, yet I bet you still managed to put it in upside down. Pay attention. Use the 119,030 cams to lock that back panel into the side assembly. Tighten them until they stop moving. A loose back panel means the whole unit will rack and wobble. A wobbly cabinet is the hallmark of a lazy amateur. Do you want your files to live in a structurally sound environment or a disaster zone? Decide now. Insert the 101350 dowels into the top edges of the sides. Lower the top panel onto the assembly, aligning the cam bolts with the remaining holes. If it doesn't sit flush, you've likely swapped the left and right sides. I'd tell you to use your brain, but we both know that's asking a lot today. Just line up the holes. Drop the 119253 and 118,137 cams into the top panel and lock them down firmly. Give the frame a little shake. It shouldn't move. If it rattles like a box of spare parts, you didn't tighten the cams. Go back and do it right. I don't have all day to watch you fail at basic joinery. Take the 152,736 metal bars and press them into the plastic housings on the underside. You need to apply even pressure until they snap into place. These bars prevent the unit from sagging under the weight of your boring paperwork. Don't pinch your fingers. I don't have the patience to fill out an accident report for you. Attach the four 123,342 foot brackets to the corners of the base. They need to be fully seated and flush against the bottom. If they're crooked, the unit will lean like a certain tower in Italy. Use some muscle for once in your life and push them in until they're secure. This isn't a suggestion. Screw the 146,680 adjustable feet into the brackets and flip the entire carcass onto its base. Use a spirit level on the top panel. If it's not level, twist the feet until it is. Gravity is a relentless mistress, and she'll pull your drawers open if you're too lazy to level the thing. Think for once. Fix the 115753 brackets to the wall and secure the cabinet using the 100,347 screws. If you skip this because you don't want to make holes in the wall, don't blame me when this thing tips over on your cat. It's a filing cabinet, not a jungle gym. Secure it properly or stay away from heavy furniture. Grab the drawer side panels and mount the 130,857 slide brackets using the 109,041 screws. You need to do this for both drawers, so pay attention to the symmetry. If you put the slides on backwards, the drawers won't open, and I will laugh at you. It's simple spatial reasoning. Try to find some. Insert 101345 dowels into the edges of the drawer bottoms. Connect the sides and the front piece, ensuring the grooves for the drawer bottom are perfectly aligned. If there's a gap, you've done something wrong. It should be tighter than your budget after buying this furniture. Get it flush or it will fall apart in a week. Slide the drawer back panel into place and secure it with 100,224 long screws using that 100,006 hex key. Don't over-tighten and split the particle board. I've seen better craftsmanship from termites. Use a gentle touch, if you even know what that means. It's a screw, not a wrestling match. Snap the 152590 and 152,591 slide components onto the drawer assembly. You must hear a click for each piece. If you don't hear the click, it's not locked. It's a very simple binary state, right or wrong. Right now, looking at your progress, I'm leaning toward wrong. Double-check the locking tabs. Attach the drawer face using the 119253 cams and the handle hardware. Align it so the margins are even on all sides. If the face is crooked, the whole unit looks like garbage. Spend 5 minutes making it straight now so you don't have to look at your failure every time you file a tax return. Install the 130,857 file rails into the top of the drawer. Choose the correct slot for letter, A4, or legal sizing. If you can't figure out which size paper you use, just pack it up and go home. This is the easiest part of the whole build, and you're still hovering over the instructions like they're written in ancient Greek. Line up the drawer runners with the tracks inside the cabinet carcass. Push them in firmly until the locks engage with a clear click. Pull them out and push them back in to test the motion. If they grind or stick, you've bent the metal rails with your heavy-handedness. Try to be subtle for once in your life. If you're joining two units, use the 117774 and 117,775 connector bolts through the side holes. Otherwise, just pop the 107,091 cover caps over the unused holes. We're done. Clean up your mess, put your tools away, and try to act like you knew what you were doing the whole time. I'm going on break.